Kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here's Ekeler to begin the drive. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Ekeler going to get it again on second down. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. They'll try the air now with Herbert. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 45-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Herbert now. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. They go back to the ground now with Ekeler. Oh, what a move. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down. Back to throw here, Herbert. Out left, he's got it to Everett. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. 2nd down at 5. Herbert will give this one to Ekeler. They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
It's Williams on the catch. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Out of the gun, Ekeler running it. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Toward the pylon, caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top. And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. Austin Ekeler taking it in from a yard out. And the Chargers put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. After 1-7-0 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Brady gives this to White, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Play action, now it's Brady. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Khalil Mack charges in there hard and drops him for a loss of 12 from that outside linebacker position. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He completes it to Julio Jones. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of the first as that leads to 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Charger first. On 1st and 10, Herbert. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
On 1st down, it's Herbert. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Again, Herbert. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Draw play, it's Eckler. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. It's a 6-yard pickup, but still a few chain links short, it appears, with 4th down coming up. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. The Chargers will bring out the field goal unit now. This a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they're content to take the 3. Somewhat of a conservative call there, opting not to go for it on 4th and inches.
And that's from a team that you and I know is not usually playing it close to the vest. It's a little bit of a surprise that they opted for the 3 instead of going for it.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. 30. 10. 5. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, and if you do, you're taking on some responsibility, but he was happy to do so there.
So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff. Taken in at the 3. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. L.A. readies for its next possession. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. To throw again on second down. Herbert. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. 7 yards there and a first down. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Throw left side is hauled in by Palmer. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. To the air again, Herbert. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a 3rd down gain of 4. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Well, the Bucs going to take over now late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady. His throw incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they have one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
To throw again on second down. Brady. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
And he completes this to Russell Gage. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes this forward for about 6. On second down, they'll run with White. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This officially a 55-yard attempt. Got it from 55 yards away. That a happy sight for a lot of these fans. We're jumping right over halftime and getting back into the action. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start the 3rd quarter. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tied game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Opting to run again here with White. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game without just a 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
Brady now to throw. Open man has got one. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Inside handoff down to Fournette. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4. 2 straight 4-yard runs, and it is steadily working the ball downfield. To me, they're staying right on schedule. First down, you want 4 yards or more to set up the rest of the drive. They're getting exactly that. And Fournette trying to power his way forward, but I don't think he got there. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. They do go for it. It's Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he's going to have the Bucs first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Fournette, a first down carry. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Now Brady. Gets it out quick. It's Gage on the slant. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 35. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Up the gut, Fournette. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a play fake. Brady. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 14. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage as shown by that last play.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. They go back to the ground now with Fournette. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal.
That solid gainer will put them on the doorstep of the end zone. More importantly, it gives them a fresh set of downs. Nice work right there.
White. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Succop for the extra point. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17-10. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And it was Rachaad White who wrapped the drive up with a touchdown run. Taken in at the 3. Possession switching back now to the Chargers. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. They started on the ground with Ekeler. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly, the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Flush to his right. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top with the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 18. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open, but you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. On the return, Carter. Well, that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Herbert and the Chargers trailing 17-10, 2:06 to play. They'll have one play, maybe two, before the 2-minute warning as they've got a first down. Meanwhile, Herbert's throw going into the hands of Williams. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. On first down, Justin Herbert. He gets this out to Spiller, and he goes out right around the 39. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing, Herbert. That's caught by Palmer. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Herbert. He'll get this out wide to Eckler.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 36. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Herbert to throw. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Buccaneers So they get the football back. Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. 2nd down, back to Fournette. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter play. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Brady to throw. He finds his target. It's Evans. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory, and it was their defense.